Okay, so wait lang. Okay na, boss naman. Okay, mag-start na tayo. So, for our next lesson, it's volume of a solid revolution, disk, ring, and cylindrical shell. So, yung gagawin ko, pagsasamahin ko na lahat ng lessons na yung itong tatlo na to, kasi pagsasamahin ko na siya, kasi pag inisa-isa ko siya, mas feel ko nakaka-overwhelm siyang aralin. So, ayun. So, let's start na kaagad. So, let's say, here we have a graph na, let's say, this is a graph of y equals f of x with a boundary of from lower limit a to upper limit b. And di ba, sa first lesson natin sa finals, where we have a topic called plane areas and rectangular coordinates wherein na-introduce yung vertical strip and yung horizontal strip. So dito, I will use a vertical strip to get the area of the bounded region. However, sige, wait lang. Vertical strip of a bounded region. Kung gagamit tayo ng vertical strip, yung formula dyan would just be from lower limit A to upper limit B, tapos y upper minus y lower dx, diba? Kaso, this is a formula of the area. However, yung lesson na kasi natin ngayon is a volume. Oops, wait lang. Is a volume na siya. So, ngayon, since it's a volume, kailangan, since a volume na siya, nagkakaroon na siya ng parang 3D figure. So, para magkaroon siya ng 3D figure, nagkakaroon na tayo ng axis of rotation kung saan iniikot yung buong graph. So, ito, yung y equals f of x, this is a graph, di ba? And let's say, iikot daw siya. Sabi niya daw, iikot siya sa ito, which is, iikot daw siya sa x-axis. Ito yung x-axis, di ba? Ikot daw siya sa x-axis. So, kung iikot yan, starting from here, magkakaroon siya ng shape na ganito, tapos pag ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Tapos, ito, magkaka-shape siya na pag ganito, pag ganito. Wait lang, dapat naka-extend pala to. Yan. Mara ito, naka-extend yan. Tapos, magkakaroon ng shape na ganito. Tapos, dito, ganyan. Tapos, ganyan, 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 ganyan. Tapos, itong vertical strip, pag iikot yan, mag-form siya ng ganyan. Tapos, sorry sa drawing ang pangit. Pero, as you can see, para siyang nag-form ng, parang ganito yung form niya. Parang naging ganyan yung form. Oops, ba't naging ganito? Parang naging ganyan yung form niya. Di ba? Tapos, yung cylindrical, yung vertical strip na ginawa natin, nag-form siya ng circle. Di ba? So, ayan. Tapos, kung iaano natin yan, like, i-color natin yan. As you can see, since nag-form siya ng circle, ayan, since nag-form siya ng circle, makukuha natin yung um, since nag-form siya ng circle, makikita mo na nag-form siya ng disk na figure. Diba? Ayan. So, parang ganito yung nangyayari sa application of integration. Ganito ina-apply integration. So, this one is for the disk. Ngayon, pakita ko naman yung nangyayari for a ring. Para sasabihin ko rin yung comparison between a disk and a ring. So, paano mo malalaman kung kailan ka gagamit ng disk, kailan ka gagamit ng ring, ganyan. Tapos mamaya yung sa cylindrical shell. So, ayan, ayan. Tapos, let's say we have a graph dito na y equals x. Tapos, meron tayong ganito na graph na equivalent sa y equals f of x. Tapos, iikot daw siya sa x-axis. So, iikot mo daw yung graph na to sa x-axis. Tapos, meron tayo dito ang vertical strip. Gagamit daw tayo ng vertical strip. Gagamit tayo ng vertical strip dito. Tapos, ikot mo sa axis of rotation to get the volume. So, ngayon, kung iikot mo yan, let's use screen. Diba? Parang ito magiging, wait lang yung sa labas, magkakaroon ng ganito, magiging ganyan. Tapos yung sa gitna, magkakaroon ng parang maliit na bilog, ganyan. Ayan, nakikita mo, nag-form siya ng ring or parang donut, ganun. So, ayan. So, Mark, di ko gets. Bakit? Anong difference? Paano naging ring? Paano naging this kahit meron ng drawing na pinakita? So, in simple terms, bale, yung magiging disk siya, magiging disk siya and ring if they are both perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Yung kanina, yung 'di ba yung pag-ikot niya dito, this is what you call the axis of rotation. So yung naging axis of rotation natin kanina is x-axis. Ganyan. And as you can see, itong ring na to, ayan yung vertical strip pala, sorry. Yung vertical strip na to is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Tapos yung nakita naman yung na drawing ko naman kanina na 'di ba parang pag ganito yun, na graph. Tapos gumamit ako ng vertical strip. Yung vertical strip is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. So tatandaan nyo, nagkakaroon tayo ng disk and ring pag yung hindi lang vertical strip. Nagkakaroon tayo ng disk or ring kapag yung ginamit nating strip is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. So, ayan. So, anong difference naman nila? So, yung magiging difference nila is if yung disk touches the axis of rotation. So, if it touches the axis of rotation, therefore, the figure that you will form is a disk. However, if it does not touch the axis of rotation, you will form a ring. As you can see, hindi siya nag-touch. Diba? Pero yung dito, yung vertical strip na ginamit dito kanina, it touches the axis of rotation. So therefore, that is a disk. So ngayon, punta muna tayo sa area, diba? Dun sa kanina, we form a circle. And yung area naman ng circle na yon is pi r squared. So, pi r squared. And ngayon, sa area of a ring naman, pi outer radius, itong outer radius mo. Tapos, meron rin tayong r inner radius, di ba? So, ima-minus mo lang yon para makuha natin yung area. However, di ba, pag sinabi nating area is just 2D. However, yung volume is a 3D figure. Besides, yung area, yung unit dito is meter squared or square units. Pero pag sa volume, it's cubic meter or cubic units. Diba? So, ano yung missing component natin para ma-consider siya as a volume? So, tatandaan nyo, kahit gaano pa kanipis excuse me, kahit gaano pa kanipis yung shape or yung figure na dinrawing mo, there will always be a thickness. Kung gaano ka thick yung shape. And dito, our thickness is also equal to the height. Kasi, as you can see, parang itong circle na to, parang siyang nag-form ng cylinder, di ba? And sa cylinder, we consider the height. So it can be a thickness or it can be a height. Pero since yung tinuturo sa atin is height, so we will stick with that. So therefore, since meron tayo ditong area na pi r squared, tapos meron tayo ditong area na pi outer radius minus um minus inner radius squared, we will just multiply the area here with the height. Area here with the height. So therefore, this is the volume. Diba? Okay. Ngayon, dumako naman tayo sa surface of a cylindrical shell. Diba? So sa cylindrical shell, with the word cylindrical, mag-form tayo ng cylinder. And as you can see, meron tayo dito, yung cylinder na to has a surface area of 2 pi r. 2 pi r h. So itong cylinder is a hollow. So bali circle sa loob, tapos kino-consider natin yung height, yun lang. So kaya naging siyang 2 pi r. Tapos paano pala siya inaano sa graph, diba? Kung kanina yung ring ganito, tapos yung disk ganito, how about sa cylindrical shell? So sa cylindrical shell, kung yung disk and ring kanina is perpendicular to the axis of rotation, yung sa yung sa cylindrical shell, it's parallel to the axis of rotation. So kunyari ito, tapos sinasabi niya, iikot daw siya ulit sa x-axis. Yan. Tapos, okay, kunyari ito. Pa rin. Tapos, yung kanina, y equals x, tapos ito, y equals f of x, ganyan. Tapos, di ba kanina, gumamit tayo ng disk, gumamit tayo ng vertical strip, tapos nag-form siya ng ring. However, kailangan natin gumamit daw ng cylindrical shell. And the axis of rotation, which is the x-axis, is in horizontal. Naka-horizontal siya. Therefore, yung strip na gagamitin mo dito is also a horizontal para maging parallel siya. So, ayan. So, pag inikot mo niyan to, para siyang magpo-form ng cylinder. Diba? So, naka-form na tayo ng cylindrical shell. So, ito, pag inikot, cylinder. So, ayan. Ngayon, yung dinidiscuss ko pa lang kasi is surface area. Kailangan natin is a volume. So, kung kanina, kinonsider yung height as the thickness, ngayon, the thickness is its own component. So, meron tayong circumference na 2 pi r, meron rin tayong height nung cylinder, tapos yung cylinder na to, ayan, has its own thickness. Yung sa, yan. Ganyan. Kunyari, siguro look at yung nakaroll na tracing paper. Ganyan. 'Di ba? May hollow siya sa loob. So that is the circumference of a circle, which is 2 pi r. Tapos yung laki ng tracing paper mo, yung height ng tracing paper mo, that is the height. Tapos kung gaano ka thick yung yung tracing paper mo, that is the thickness. So paano tinagalog ko lang, no? So therefore, yung volume niya is 2 pi r, which is the surface area, tapos yung thickness. So this is the thickness. So ayan, when to use. Tapos meron tayong conditions. So if parallel to the axis of rotation, yung gagamitin natin is shell. If perpendicular to the axis of rotation, disk and ring. If it touches the axis of rotation, it's a disk. And if it does not touch the axis of rotation, it is a ring or a shell. Okay? So, ayan. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ko to dinrawing yung itong axis of rotation. Ayan. Anyway, sige, ito na lang yung ipapaano ko some notes, reminders for So, we have the disk, which is volume. Tapos, diba, this is pi r squared h. Tapos, meron tayong from lower limit A to upper limit B. We also have a ring. V equals lower limit A to upper limit B, pi r outer squared minus r inner squared h. Then we also have the shell, which is V equals A to B pi r, a 2 pi r h t. So yung age sa disk and ring, wait lang. Yung age sa disk and ring, this is always the differential. It can be dx, it can be dy. And yung clue dito, may clue kasi dito eh. If dx yung ginamit, if vertical strip yung ginamit mo, that is, yung gagamitin mong differential is dx. Okay? Pero pag horizontal strip yung ginamit mo, yung differential na gagamitin mo is dy. So, take note of that. Tapos, yung r squared, ito, this would be the graphs na yung mga graphs. Kunyari, yung dito kanina, inano ko na pala. Tinanggal ko na pala. So, kunyari, ito. Kunyari, pag ganyan yan. Tapos, itong upper limit, ay y upper minus y lower. Tapos, square masala. So, that is the radius. Tapos, ito naman, the same thing happens here. Kaso, as far as I know, yung ginagamit kong basis for y upper minus y lower, yung y lower mo, laging yung axis of rotation. Or, axis of rotation lang. Or, wait lang. wait lang, check ko lang to make the things accurate. So, yes. Yes. So, yung axis of rotation yung nagiging basis mo. Then, dito naman sa shell, it's different. Yung thickness natin, yun yung nagiging dx or dy. Tapos, yung height, dito na yung mga graphs. Tapos, yung radius naman, ito yung layo nung wait lang. Yung naman radius is yung layo ng strip from the axis of rotation. From the axis of rotation. So, that's it. Okay, ngayon, let's try doing a problem. So, magsimula muna tayo sa disk method. So, ayan, disk method. So, ano ba yung mga ginagamit natin? I mean, anong ginagawa natin? Una. So, iisipin mo muna kung anong gagamitin mong strip. If it is a horizontal strip or a vertical strip. So, dito, di natin alam kasi kung anong gagamitin natin eh. Pero meron tayong clue. Pinapagamit tayo ng disk method, tapos y-axis daw, yung rotation. So, alam naman natin yung disk method is perpendicular to the axis of rotation, and yung y-axis, kung iaano natin, di ba, ito, this is the y-axis. So, anong strip yung perpendicular sa y-axis? So, it's vertical strip or horizontal strip? So, of course, it's horizontal strip. Diba? Horizontal strip is perpendicular to the y-axis. So, meron na tayong clue na alam na natin na yung horizontal strip yung gagamitin natin. So, lagay lang natin dito, horizontal. Tapos, after that, what is the next step? The next step natin is, titignan natin if there is a quadratic equation, if there is a quadratic graph or a parabola. And nalalaman natin yun if nagkakaroon ng graph with a degree of, with a degree of 2. Yeah. With a degree of 2, or ibig sabihin nun, highest exponent dun sa graph is a square or raised to 2. So, since meron tayo dito na y equals 1 minus x squared, therefore, kailangan nating hanapin yung vertex. So, paano natin malalaman yung vertex? So, kailangan lang natin siyang i-format sa y minus k squared equals x minus k squared. So, y equals 1 minus x squared. So, y equals 1 minus x squared. So y, wala naman siyang kasama. So, therefore, y equals 0 lang. And ito, 1 minus x squared, we can factor it as 1 minus x and 1 plus x. So, therefore, yung x is positive, negative 1. Okay? And tatandaan mo, pag sa parabola, there is always a component, either x or y component na dalawa yung solution. Okay? Ay, wait lang. No. It's a vertex. It's a vertex pala, sorry. Hindi siya points of intersection. So, wait lang. Okay. Sorry, nagkamali. So, ganito pala yun. So, if there is already an x squared na meron ng x squared sa isa, kailangan nating isaggregate yung x squared. I mean, yung squared. So, aggregating this, ito magiging itong x squared equals, ito magiging x squared equals 1 minus y. So, dapat ganyan siya. Nakasegregate yung x squared, yung mga squared. So, for example, sabi niya naman, um, y squared minus 4, tapos ito, 5 minus x, ganyan. Isasegregate natin yung naka-square na. So, ito magiging itong y squared equals, ito transposing this would be 9 minus x. So, parang ganun. So, tatandaan nyo kasi, sorry, kamali ako. Kala ko points of intersection yung ginagawa ko. But it's a vertex. Pag vertex, it's only 1 point. Okay? 1 point lang yung makukuha nating answer sa vertex. So, ito, makukuha natin to. Let's say x, ginagawa ko dyan is, I'm equating this to 0. So, x equals 0, therefore x equals 0. This is 1. This one is 0 equals 1 minus y. Tapos, therefore, y equals 1. So, therefore, yung vertex natin is 0, 1. Okay? Ngayon, meron tayong strip, meron na rin tayong vertex. Ang next step. So, yung next step, yung sinabi ko nga kanina, is point of intersection. Point of intersection. So, how would we get the point of intersection? And also pala, yung point of intersection is very important because it will provide you the limits. Kung anong mga gagamitin mong limits. So, it's very important. So, we have, natin, mga graphs, remaining graphs natin, diba? Y equals 1 minus x squared, x equals 0, and y equals 0. So, y equals 1 minus x squared, tapos x equals 0, and y equals 0. Tapos, for the points of intersection, okay. For the points of intersection, siguro, either one of this kasi, either x equals 0, y equals 0, is substitute mo. Bali, equate mo yung two equations to get the points of intersection. So, let's try making this 0 equals 1 minus x squared. Yan, ganyan. Tapos, makukuha natin is x equals positive negative 1. Diba? Tapos, itong positive negative 1, pwede natin siyang i-substitute dito sa graph. Ito naging 0 equals 1 minus x squared pala kasi y equals 0 tapos inequate mo siya sa y equals 1 minus x squared. So, since parehas lang daw, equal lang daw yung value ng y nila, inequate mo, tapos makuha mo yung value for x. Oops. First problem ito lang. So, ayan. Then, next is 0 equals 1 minus x squared, x equals positive 1. Tapos, iyan na lang natin, let x equals 1 and let x equals negative 1. So, yung mga kulang natin dito is y0 and y equals 0. So, therefore, yung points of intersection mo is 1, 0, and 1 ay negative 1, 0. So, ito pa lang yung dalawang in-equate mo. Equate pa natin to. Ayan. So, y equals 1 minus 0 squared, which is also y equals 1. Itong y equals 1, and y equals 1, i-substitute natin siya dito. So, magiging itong 1 equals 1 minus x squared. Tapos, ano lang natin, pagpalitan lang natin ito maging x squared equals 1 minus 1. So, x squared equals 0, x equals 0. So, yung isa pang point of intersection natin is 0 and 1. Okay, so 0, 1, 1, 0, and negative 1, 0. So, in lahat ng mga points of intersection. So, ano ba? Ayan. Meron na tayong, meron na tayong strip, vertex, and points of intersection. Yan yung pinaka-importante sa na gawin mo una. So, after nyan, kailangan na nating i-determine yung gagamitin natin. I mean, no, actually, no. Yung after nating makuha yung mga points of intersection and graphs, I mean, yung points of intersection and yung strip at the same time yung vertex, we have to graph. So, ayan. Ayan na lang gawin ko. Tapos, yung ano natin is, meron tayong vertex daw na 0, 1. Wait lang. I-ano ko lang to. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yan. Tapos, meron tayo daw vertex na ganyan. Gawin na lang natin tong 1, 0.5, 1, 0.5, something like that. Para medyo lumaki yung graph. So, 6 minutes na lang. Okay, anyway. Ano pa ba? Okay, meron tayong 0, 1. Meron tayong vertex na 0, 1. Tapos meron tayong wait lang. Meron tayong points of intersection ng 1, 0 and negative 0. Negative 1, 0. So yung 0, 1 is already this one. Tapos meron pa tayong 1, 0, ay negative 1, 0 and 1, 0. So pag i-drawing natin yung shape na yan, it's a parabola. Ayan. So pag ganyan. Then, we also have, di ba, kailangan pala i-label nyo yan na y equals 1 minus x squared. Tapos, we have to label this one is the y, wait lang, tama ba? Y equals 0. Oh, y equals 0. Then, ito is x equals 0. So, tatandaan lang, pag x-axis, yung if it is x-axis, y equals 0. And if it is y-axis, x equals 0. So, baliktad siya. So, ito yung papalitan doon. So, tapos, saan kasi yung rotation niya daw? Rotation niya is at about y-axis. So, y-axis, ito. Ito yung magiging rotation niya. Pag ganyan, about y-axis. And since, di ba nga, gusto natin is a disk. Disk yung kailangan natin. Therefore, vertical strip yung gagawin natin. Dito. Diba, vertical strip. Tapos, pag inikot natin yan, makakag-form na tayo ng disk. Yan, di ba? Maka-form na tayo ng disk. So, disk perpendicular to the axis of rotation. So, ngayon, kailangan natin malaman yung components ng disk, di ba? So, what is the volume of a, yung sa disk kasi? It's pi r squared age. And yung age natin, alam natin it's a differential. Ano kasi yung pag horizontal, ay pag vertical, dx. Pag horizontal, dy. And since yung ginamit natin is a horizontal, therefore, yung gagamitin nating differential is dy. Okay? Then yung r squared naman natin, it's just the y upper minus the, well, actually, hindi pala siya y upper. It's x right kasi it's dy eh. dy. X right minus x left. So, ano ba yung x right natin? Yung pinaka-right natin is y equals 1 minus x squared. So, therefore, 1 minus x squared minus yung x left natin is x equals 0. So, 0. Yan. So, therefore, it's just 1 minus x squared. So, using, pag-integrate na natin siya from a to b pi r squared h, magiging siyang 1 minus x squared tapos, wait, dy? Oops, wait lang. I made a mistake. Since dy nga pala to, dapat ito, yung magiging sagot dito, it's also dy. Sorry na confused lang. It's already, it's already 12:36 and may pasok pa. So, medyo napakita yung pagiging bangod ko. Anyway, x right minus x left. So, yung x right natin, so yung x, kailangan natin siyang i-convert into, ng ganito, in terms of x. So, ito lipat natin to dito, ito ilipat natin to dito. So, x mo is x squared equals 1 minus y, and x equals square root of 1 minus y. So, therefore, ito pala dapat square root of 1 minus y siya. Or, we can just simply put 1 minus y raised to 1 half. Tapos, yung isa naman is x equals 0 daw. So, therefore, 0 lang yung lalagay natin dito. So, yung answer, yung magiging initial answer is 1 minus 1 half. Yan. Ngayon, dy, 1 minus 1 half. Tapos, yung limits natin, kaya mahalaga yung points of intersection is, una, tignan mo muna yung differential mo. It's dy, di ba? Tapos, check mo yung points of intersection mo. Yung points of intersection mo, dito, so may points of intersection mo dito. Yung dalawa is 0, yung isa, 1, di ba? So, therefore, since dy yan, kailangan natin sundan yung in y. So, therefore, yung limits mo is from 0 to 1. Ayan. 0 to 1. That is why it's important na kunin yung points of intersection. Ayan, we can already integrate this. So, integrating this, matatapos na yung time, OMG. So, integrating this,